Our boxes of fun have arrived, so let's have some fun and open it up and get this one started. What's poppin' YouTube? Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time on this channel, enjoy this video, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for future content. Today's video, we have a lot of boxes from Funko, and as you guys see in the thumbnail and caption, it is for the Fundays boxes of fun. I'm really excited for these. So, for this year, they actually used the EQL system. You were able to enter for one box of every team. There were 4 teams in total, as always, and somehow I was selected for one of each team, which was awesome. And then my wife only got one team, which was the Pirates. I'm not sure which box has which team inside, but of course, I want to move these boxes out of the way. What I'm going to do is just open up the boxes, place all the boxes of fun in front of me, and then we'll open them up one at a time and see what we pull. All right, so as you guys can see, we have all 5 boxes out. I just want to share the box real quick. It looks awesome. And on the back side, you guys can see all 4 of the teams. I don't think the boxes specify which team is inside, but yeah, this box is amazing. And I'm really excited to see what we have in box number 1. Now, I'm not gonna look. I'm not sure which pop is the mascot. I'm assuming it's one of the corner pops, but hold up. I'm trying to... Okay, so this is the Wacky Wobbler, which the Wacky Wobbler you've all already seen by now, but real quick, here it is. So basically from Fundays in-person event, they had the same exact Wobbler, except the one in-person event was metallic and limited to, what was it, 3,400 pieces, I believe. This one is not limited at all, which kind of is a bummer because I'm very curious how many boxes were sent out for the at-home boxes. All right, so here's our first pop in 3, 2, 1. All right, it's our mascot pop. It looks like our first box is the Pirates. And I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. This was my favorite team this year. And it was the Proto Pirates. And I was in the team for day 1 of Fundays. And they actually won both nights of Fundays. Second night, I changed my team just because I really wanted to switch it over. But I'm glad I went with the Pirates in the first day because they won both nights at Fundays. All right, here's our first Freddy Funko. Who is it? Oh, this is one of the ones I really wanted. We got the metallic Marvin the Martian. Yes. Okay, so if I'm telling you the truth, guys, so basically for most of the Freddys at the at-home boxes, they're just the same as the ones from the event, except they have like different variants. This was the one I was really hoping to get. I personally don't like the blacklight one they had at the in-person event or the red one, which were both really limited pieces. I was hoping for a regular one at home, and this is awesome. I'm really happy with this one. Now, the only thing that bugs me is that it's part of the Space Jam New Legacy film, which I don't like that movie. I like the original Space Jam, but I just wish it said Looney Tunes on the backside. But I'm so happy with this one. It is limited to 1,000 pieces, metallic, and he looks amazing. Now, the other one I'm really hoping to pull is Chucky from Rugrats. Oh, I forgot about the soda. Oh, we got the Blacklight Proto, limited to 500 pieces. All right, I really wanted the Blacklight Freddy Funko Pirate, but now that I got the 500-piece Blacklight Proto, I really do need to get that pirate to match him. We have more boxes, so hopefully we can get it. And then, of course, we have our Bitty Pops. So same thing as the Wacky Wobbler. They had the same exact Bitty Pop at the event in Fundays in person, except the ones from the event were metallic pieces. But I love my Bitty Pops, and this is definitely a fun set of Bitties. All right, let's see who our last Freddy is in 3, 2, 1. Oh, we got Marty McFly. So this one I think had a metallic variant, and I'm not sure if that's the only other variant they have of this one, but I actually like this one, but I'm going to be honest, I like the one on the hoverboard miles more. This is actually something fun they included inside the box. You could cut out every single team mascot, but honestly, I don't know if I'll do that because I don't really have the space for them. Maybe I'll keep this on the side somewhere, but other than that, I am just out of space completely. I have over 2,000 pops, and I just keep getting more, so yeah, I kind of have a problem. All right, let's do our next box. I'm just going to show the soda and the pops. We'll skip the Bitty and Wacky Wobbler. Those are the same in each box, but all right. let's start with the soda this time. Let's see what we got this time. Hopefully something different. All right, we got a regular Pirate Proto. I really wanted a regular. I think it's a regular, right? Yeah, it's a regular one. Check it out right there. And I've been debating if I want to get that red one because I have all of the Pirate Freddys from the Fundays event, the metallic gold, blue, and red, but I don't have the metallic red Proto from the Fundays in-person event. I have the blue one and the gold one, which the gold ones were by far my favorite ones. All right, I think this is where the mascot was last time. I think I have to take out the wobbler. Wait, the wobbler's kind of like pressing them a little bit. All right, here's the mascot, I believe. All right, so we got the Buccaneers here, the Blacklight Buccaneers. And at the in-person event, it was a glow-in-the-dark version, which the glow looks amazing. I'll probably share the in-person versions versus the ones in the boxes later in this video, but there's the first one. Unfortunately, there's one mascot I don't have from the in-person event, but we'll just go ahead and compare everything I have. All right, next one, our first Freddy is... Oh, right, we got Freddy Funko as Captain Planet. Now, this is one I probably won't keep because I got the glow-in-the-dark variant instead from the in-person event. But I do really like this one. I think it's a very fun mold. And then our last Freddy inside this box is going to be... All right, this is one that I really don't care about. It is from Overwatch. It's the Reaper. I think that's what his name is, right? Yeah, Reaper. And they had multiple variants of this one, which was kind of a shocker because I don't even know if Overwatch is a popular game anymore. It was very popular at one point. It wasn't one I ever played. I do love video games, but never caught my attention. My last box was definitely not exciting. I gotta say, my favorite item in that last box was the soda, to be honest. So, all right. Here's our third box. Once again, I'm just going to take out the wacky wobbler first. It's pressing against them. And then first thing we'll take a look at is the soda. All right, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so this time we got like a greenish Pirate Proto. 1,000 pieces. I'm curious what this one's going to look like out of the box. I mean, out of the can, sorry. This one actually looks kind of cool. It looks like it's going to be translucent or something like that. All right, first pop is going to be the mascot. Oh, never mind. Oh, this is awesome. We got the glow in the dark Morty. And you can see he's holding a tiny Rick. This is awesome. I was not expecting that. Oh, I love this one. Limited 1,500 pieces. I love myself glow-in-the-dark pops. I've honestly never watched Rick and Morty. I think the only episode I've ever seen is the one with the dog taking over. I think it was like Snowball or something, the dog's name. And he basically like takes over the world with dogs. And he was like in a robot, which I believe they made a Funko Pop of that, which I almost bought because I really enjoyed that episode. But this is definitely one that I'm going to be keeping. I think I have the glow-in-the-dark Freddy as Rick also. I forgot what it was called. Toxic Rick, I think. All right, let's do this corner box. Maybe this one will be the mascot this time. 3, 2, 1. All right, so this was the Kraken's box, which means we have no shot at... I don't remember which was the most limited piece in the Kraken's box, but yeah. We don't have a rare piece for the Kraken's team. But I don't remember which team that Two-Face Blacklight one was, but I don't know if it was Kraken's or... No, it might have been the Bucklers, actually. All right, last pop. All right, we got the Captain Hook. This is the at-home edition version, which I did want this one because this one's going to look great next to my Freddy Funko as Peter Pan. 3 down, 2 to go. Let's see who we have next. So far, I think the Marvin Martian Freddy is by far my favorite pool, but I'm still crossing my fingers to get that Freddy Funko as Chucky. Those two were absolutely my favorites from the at-home boxes. And I'm still hoping that there is a non-blacklight version of the Two-Face Freddy because that mold looks absolutely fantastic, but I'm not really a big fan of the blacklight Freddys. Anyways, here's our soda. All right, so we got Pirate Freddy. This one's like red translucent or something. 2,000 pieces. I don't know if I am a fan of this one because I do like the metallic red I have. So I don't know if I'll go for this one or not. But if I do end up keeping it, I got to get the Proto Dog to match it. All right, and then our first pop. Hopefully this is the mascot. 3, 2, 1. It's a Freddy Funko, and it's Captain Hook again. I do like this one, but I didn't hope to have a double. Of course, we had to get at least one duplicate, if any. So that's our first duplicate Freddy Funko. And then let's go ahead and get the one in the corner. So that'll be the mascot most likely in this box. I'm not sure which team this is. 3, 2, 1. Never mind. Oh, this is one I did really want. We have Freddy Funko as Jazz. This one's limited to 3,500 pieces. For the in-person event, I think they had a blacklight version, and I'm not sure if they had a metallic or not. I'm pretty sure there is going to be a metallic variant for sure. But for the Transformers Freddy's, I actually don't like the metallic ones. I like the regular ones. And the main reason for that is because the Pop Digital Freddy Funko as Bumblebee is not metallic, and I don't really want to have that one as a non-metallic and then other Freddy's metallic. I'm just weird like that. I have OCD, but this is one I'm really excited for. And then let's find out which team this box was. All right, so this was the Pop Bucklers, which only means one thing. We did not hit that Two-Face Blacklight Freddy, but it's not a big deal because I didn't really want that one in the collection. However, I did want the LE 500 piece Blacklight Pirate Freddy Soda, which I believe comes with that Blacklight Two-Face. So that's the only bummer on not getting that box, but this is still a really cool one. Well, we're down to our last box, and I think this might be another Pirates box. I think I opened up all the other teams already. Let's hope we get that Chucky, or at least a different Pirates box than our first one. Okay, let's get that Wacky Wobbler out of here. Which, by the way, I know I'm not the only one that's a little bummed out, and I just wish there were 3 Freddys in these boxes. So we did get the Wacky Wobblers, we got the Bitty Pops, which I don't mind the Bitties, I love them, and I also love the soda, but I just wish we had 3 Freddys, especially for the fact that they already said in the beginning it was 3 Freddys. Here we have our soda. Oh, this one's pretty cool. We have a black and white Pirate Freddy. Alright, I might actually go for the black and white Proto the dog because I'm actually liking this one. This one's pretty nice. Alright, hopefully this is our mascot pop starting it off in 3, 2, 1. Alright, we got the Proto Pirates parrot. Alright, let's see which Freddys we have in this box. Come on, Chucky. Please, please, please. 3, 2, 1. Oh, we got the non-metallic Marvin the Martian. Now, I definitely am thinking of keeping a metallic one instead, but I'll take a better look at both of them up close and then decide from there. This is pretty cool. And then I guess that goes against what I said earlier because of the Bugs Bunny Pop Digital exclusive. However, that one does not make sense to be metallic anyways, but for Marvin the Martian, it does make sense. So I probably will keep the metallic one instead of the regular, but we'll just compare them side by side because I'm kind of curious how much of a difference there is. Sometimes the metallic jobs don't look that great on certain pops. And then our last but not least Freddy is, all right, we got a regular Morty this time, so I guess that's cool too. We can take a side by side comparison of these as well with the glow versus non-glow. I definitely will keep the glow one. I don't know if I'll keep this one too, maybe not, because they're pretty much the same mold, I think. It's just the other one is a glow in the dark instead. But you know what? Overall, not too bad. So here's everything that we ended up with from our boxes of fun. So first box for Parrots, we were able to get the regular Marvin the Martian Freddy and the regular Morty Freddy, which both of them are awesome. But in our second box, we got the metallic Marvin the Martian, and then we also got Marty McFly. So both of these were definitely awesome ones to add to the collection. And then we have Captain Hook over here, and we also have the glow in the dark Morty, which definitely looks a lot better than the non-glow. I'm definitely keeping that one. We have Jazz, which I was really happy to get. Then we have another Captain Hook. And then definitely my least favorite box was the Buccaneers one, where we got a Reaper and a Captain Planet. As I said earlier, I do like the Captain Planet Freddy, but I have the glow one, and it is so much better than the regular one. Mold is fun, but this is easily the least favorite of my boxes today. But I gotta say, out of all these Freddys, the one I'm most excited to add to the collection is the metallic Marvin the Martian Freddy. So we definitely got a lot of variants for the Pirate Proto and Pirate Freddy Funko sodas. These two colors do look great, but I don't know if I really want to collect these all, so I'll probably not open these for now. I truly think these are the best mascots that Funko has made so far for their boxes of fun. I did want to bring out the in-person version instead. So we have the Flock Proto Pirates, which is absolutely amazing. Then we have the Glow Blacklight Buccaneers. Then we have the Glow Crown Krakens. Unfortunately for the Pop Bucklers, I have not gotten the in-person version yet. I actually purchased it, but it didn't arrive in time for this video, and I honestly did not want to wait much longer to open my boxes. But it is metallic, and I do have it coming, and I'm definitely excited to complete the set. But I gotta say, my favorite is easily the Proto Pirates, and the flock job on it is absolutely phenomenal. But the glow on these both are also amazing, so I just want to share it with you guys. All right, I hope you guys are ready to see the glow on these two, because I'm telling you, they look incredible. Check it out. Oh man. Now I do kind of wish that the Buccaneers had a lot more glow, like with the rest of the outfit and the crown. But the Kraken's glow is just absolutely perfect. I love blue glow-in-the-dark pops. They're probably some of my favorite glows, but these both look great. I also want to take out both of the Marvin the Martian Freddy Funkos so we can see a side-by-side comparison for metallic versus non-metallic. And I have to say the metallic finish is amazing and so much nicer than the non-metallic, for me personally at least. So I'm definitely keeping a metallic one, and I'll probably sell or trade the non-metallic. Now for the Morty, when you look at them, they are pretty different, but they're the exact same mold. And I'm just gonna keep the glow-in-the-dark one because I love glow-in-the-dark pops, and I don't really have enough space for both of them. So out of all my boxes today, these are the ones that are for sure going to stay in my collection. How about a recap of every Freddy that's gonna be going in my collection from both Fundays in person and at home boxes? So here's a full recap of every Freddy Funko added to my collection from this year's Box of Fun in person and at home. First up, from the in-person event, we have the gold Freddy Funko as Captain Hook, limited to 500 pieces. Then we have the Freddy Funko as Captain Hook, limited to 3,400 pieces, which was given out to everyone that attended Fundays both nights. The cool thing about this one, if you look closely inside the lantern, you could actually see Tinkerbell in there, which is a really nice attention to detail. Would have been funny if it was Franny as Tinkerbell. Up here we have Freddy Funko as Captain Hook from the at-home boxes, which I do think this one will look best with the Freddy as Peter Pan. And then we already saw the rest of my pulls from the at-home boxes. Honestly, these three are just really exciting to add to my collection. The Marty McFly, I still do believe the one on the hoverboard Freddy is much better from like a couple of years ago. Up here we have the Biddy Pop set, which was given out to everyone at the in-person event. And I'm really a big fan of Biddy Pops, and I do love that they gave us a Mike Becker inside the set. Over here we have at least one of each soda. Basically, we had different variants for both of these sodas, and these are probably my favorite variants, which is gold, LE 500 for each, and these were given out at the in-person event. And then over here we have the Pirate Freddy from the in-person event given out to everyone that attended, and this one is a really awesome mold. And during night one of Fundays, I was able to witness Choquette, someone that's a big part of the Funko NFT community. She purchased the Fun of One card and was able to attend Fundays with that card, and still has that digital card. And now I think it says redeemed on it, which is really fun. And she actually was given a prototype with a Fun of One sticker of this pop, which was just a great thing to witness. Honestly, that was so much fun. Over here we have the LE 1000 piece metallic Freddy Funko as Elvis Presley. Kind of bummed me out that they made an at-home version, non-metallic, and it's so much higher in edition size, 5,000 pieces, which does bum me out because this is probably one of my favorite Freddys this year, and it's definitely going to get hurt by value because of that. Over here we have the Freddy Funko as Rocky from Schoolhouse Rock. Down here we have the team wins. The only team win Freddy I didn't get from my collection is the Cyclops. Honestly, wasn't a fan of that one. But over here we have Batman Beyond Freddy, which kind of reminds me of the stance for Freddy Funko as Spider-Man, which was one of my favorite Freddys I own in my collection. Then we have Freddy Funko as a Hogwarts student. Yes, that's correct. It's not Harry Potter with Hedwig, but overall, I was really happy for this one because I think this is a third Freddy Funko from Harry Potter, and we're really hoping to see more Harry Potter Freddys. Over here we have Freddy Funko as Mr. Freeze, which might be my personal favorite mold from all the team win giveaways. Over here we have Freddy Funko as Proto Baggins from Lord of the Rings, the very first Freddy from Lord of the Rings, and they did an incredible job with this one. I know there's a version of him for the at-home boxes, but this one is definitely so much better, and probably in my top 3 favorite Freddys from this year's Boxes of Fun. Over here we have the glow-in-the-dark Cavity Sam, limited to 500 pieces. And then we have the glow-in-the-dark Captain Planet, limited to 500 pieces. Now, speaking of glow, I want to share the glow of these 3 with you guys. So let's go ahead and charge these up so you can see the glow. The Morty is already glowing so strong. It's going to look amazing. But I also have 2 glow-in-the-dark exclusives on the way, and they are pretty limited. One is limited to 250 and the other is limited to 500. I cannot wait for those to arrive, but check these out in 3, 2, 1. Oh, these look awesome. So the Morty's glow is definitely the strongest, but I don't know. The Cavity Sam is just so good. I think that's easily in my top 3 favorite Freddys this year. So that's all I have for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video as always. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for future content. Let me know in the comments below what do you guys think of this year's Boxes of Fun. Overall, I think Funko gave us a nice amount of Freddy Funkos, but I kind of wish we had more variety rather than the same mold and character in different forms. Blacklight, metallic, glow. There's so many characters and molds I think would look amazing as Freddy Funkos, and I'd love to see them in the future. I was kind of hoping with the whole pirate thing we would have seen a Jack Sparrow Freddy and a Davy Jones Freddy. I think those would have been amazing. I know a lot of people were kind of hoping for the very first Freddy Funko as anime, One Piece, Goldie Roger, Luffy, but after seeing that Goldie Roger from the in-person event, which is limited to 3,400 pieces, selling for $300, I'm sure you One Piece collectors are thankful that didn't happen, because I could just imagine how expensive a Freddy Funko from One Piece would cost, especially if it was a limited piece. And then the second thing is Franny Funkos. I kind of wish we had Frannies, but it kind of makes sense. I'm sure most of these pops have been ready and just sitting for Fundays, ready to go. And Franny's a new character, but I'm more than sure we'll see more Franny Funko Pops next year. Possibly if there's a Fundays next year, we'll probably see more Frannies instead. And then last but not least, I'm sure a lot of you will agree with me on this one. I wish these at-home boxes had 3 Freddy Funkos rather than just 2. And I absolutely understand why Funko did not do 3. They wanted to send out other products. Funko Pops, Funko Sodas. Then we have the Bitty Pops, which I love the Bitty Pops. I also enjoy the sodas. And then the Wacky Wobblers. Wacky Wobblers makes sense. It's their first product. It's what started Funko. But let's be honest, most of us would have highly preferred a Funko Pop instead of the Wacky Wobbler. And I think a lot of us pretty much get excited for these Boxes of Fun because it's very hard to get Freddy Funkos for your collection. They're really cool, they're limited, and most of the time when it comes to Fundays, there's some that are even more limited than usual. Like for example, there was a few that were 500, 250, and 100 pieces. So even 50 pieces, I think, from the add-on person. Yeah, the Blacklight Marvin the Martian, and then I think there was 1 or 2 more that were limited to 50 pieces. But anyways, that's just a few examples, and it's part of why a lot of us enjoy these Boxes of Fun, because we get to add some really limited pieces to our collection. And that's pretty much all my feedback for these Boxes of Fun. But overall, I'd love to know if you guys bought any boxes, which team, which Freddys did you pull, which Freddys were your favorites from this year's Fun Days, whether it be from the in-person or at-home boxes. I gotta say, my personal favorite is probably Chucky. I like all versions of them, but I'm really hoping to get the glow-in-the-dark one added to the collection. And hopefully, one day I'll get that LE100 purple Reptar too. But as long as I get the glow-in-the-dark one, I'll be completely happy. I did really want the Marvin the Martian, which I'm happy I got that one today, the metallic one. And then I really enjoyed the Frodo from the in-person event and also the glow-in-the-dark Cavity Sam. I think those are probably my favorite Freddys of this year's Fun Days. I'd love to know your favorites and which ones you got to your collection or which ones you plan to have in your collection sometime in the future. Overall, I just want to say thank you guys so much for taking time to watch this video. Truly appreciate your time and your support. Make sure you guys hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. Hit that subscribe button. Join in on the fun. Let me know what you guys like in the next videos. Thank you all for watching, and peace.